Two police officers accused in the fatal beating of Kelly Thomas are back in court today for day 2 of the preliminary hearing. Their defense team blaming doctors for Thomas's death. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Leila Feinstein. David Begnaud has been watching this case very closely. He joins us live now from the courthouse with the latest on today's hearing. David.
Leila, this was quite a jaw-dropper for Kelly Thomas's family. The defense seeming to raise the issue today that maybe doctors messed up. Maybe the paramedics who treated Kelly didn't quite treat him right, and so maybe it's their fault he died. Even at one point suggesting maybe Kelly Thomas had an anxiety attack. Maybe it was something with his body. It wasn't the officers, their weight, their punches, their fists, their knees that killed Kelly. Maybe he just had a heart attack. To the video now. We showed it to you yesterday. It is circulating around the country, garnering national attention. And today it was replayed in court once again this morning as the physician who treated Kelly at UCI talked about how he believes, based on this video, he thinks it's the pressure of the officers with their knees and their fists and their body weight on top of Kelly that literally, if you will, sucked the air out of Kelly. The doctor at one point saying in the hearing today, there is a point in the video at which you can hear Kelly's voice start to die off. The doctor saying it's almost as if he's losing oxygen and then he passes out. But again, the most startling issue raised today is the defense suggesting that maybe the medical team made a mistake, and that is what resulted in Kelly's death. Here now, the Kelly Thomas attorney answering that allegation.
They want to go in there and cross-examine these healthcare providers and suggest that maybe they did something wrong because they didn't provide the right kind of intubation or the right kind of CPR. The reality is, it's the beating on the face of Kelly Thomas. It's the breaking of his bones on his face, his nose, the ethmoid process, the zygomatic process that caused profuse bleeding that went into his lungs. And when they kept him on his back as long as they did, and he couldn't turn sideways to spit out that blood, and that's what deprived his brain of the oxygen, and that's what killed his brain. That's what killed him on the spot.
That was Garo Mardirossian, who is the attorney for Ron Thomas, Kelly's father. Ron has been in court all day today, appearing quite emotional, frustrated, listening to the defense seeming to suggest that it was maybe a heart-related issue that led to Kelly's death and not something that the officers did. We thought the hearing was going to wrap up today. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're expecting the autopsy photos to be shown this afternoon. More testimony from the pathologist, the coroner, who also saw Kelly's remains, and we're told this could go into tomorrow, will likely go in tomorrow before a judge decides whether or not the two Fullerton officers charged in this case will face a trial. We'll have more coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. For now, we are live in Santa Ana. I'm David Begnaud, KTLA 5 News.